Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, is one of the richest and most well-known public figures on the planet. Today, we're going to explore 12 crazy facts about the multi-billionaire, some of which are going to shock you. So grab a snack and smash the like and subscribe button so we can keep making videos like this. 12. As of 2020, Gates has a net worth of $115 billion, making him one of only 3 people in the world to have more than $100 billion. To give you some perspective, that's about 60 Donald Trumps. 11. Gates has consistently been the richest man in the world from 1995 to 2017, until his Seattle neighbor Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, overtook him and sent him to second place. Funnily enough, not only do Bezos and Gates both live in Seattle, the headquarters of both their trillion-dollar companies, but they also live in the same exact neighborhood. 10. Bill Gates is actually colorblind, something he revealed in a 2006 interview. 9. Jeff Bezos is not the only tech multi-billionaire that Gates shares a lot in common with. Gates dropped out of Harvard University after just 2 years to start his company Microsoft. Much like Facebook founder and fellow Harvard dropout Mark Zuckerberg. Even though he dropped out, Harvard University gave Gates an honorary degree in 2007 to hang on his wall. In fact, a few other universities have given Gates honorary degrees, in spite of never having attended them. 8. Harvard is also where Gates met Steve Ballmer, who would go on to become one of the first employees of Microsoft and eventually take over as CEO. Ballmer and Gates became extremely close friends in their time at Harvard, but unfortunately had a falling out several years later. Ballmer is also a multi-billionaire and the 11th richest person in the world, with a net worth of around $70 billion. 7. Speaking of common billionaire traits, Bill Gates is also an avid reader. He is said to go through a book a week or more. Not only this, but he has also written several books over the course of his life, 2 about technology and 1 about climate change. 6. One of the more well-known facts about Bill Gates is that he is an incredible philanthropist. He has given over $50 billion to charitable causes over the course of his career through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and he continues to contribute more and more every year. In fact, he and his fellow multi-billionaire Warren Buffett started something called the Giving Pledge, which recruits the world's richest people to pledge to donate at least 50% of their wealth to philanthropic causes. 5. Bill Gates predicted the impacts of the coronavirus in 2015 in a TED Talk titled "The Next Outbreak, We're Not Ready." It's pretty crazy to watch that in 2020 and realize just how much foresight he had. What else do you think he's been able to predict really well? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. 4. Gates might seem like a stickler for rules, but he definitely had a wild streak in his younger days. In 1975, he was arrested in New Mexico for speeding and driving without a license. Here's his mugshot from that arrest. In 1997, he was arrested again for running a red light and driving without a license. 3. In 1999, right before the dot-com bubble, Bill Gates' net worth soared to $101 billion, making him the world's first centibillionaire. 2. In 2005, Bill Gates was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II of England for his extraordinary philanthropic contributions to the world. He also received the placard of the Order of the Aztec Eagle from Mexico, the Padma Bhushan from India, and the Silver Buffalo Award from the Boy Scouts of America. 1. Everyone's heard of the rivalry between Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, but it wasn't always that way. In fact, Gates and Jobs started out as allies. Microsoft wrote software for the Apple II computers. However, all this ended when Microsoft released their own graphical user interface, or GUI, in Windows in 1985, shortly after criticizing Apple's GUI, and thus began one of the greatest business rivalries of the 20th century. Let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see a video about the rivalry between Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. If you enjoyed this episode of French Fry TV, please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel and allows us to keep making content you like. As always, have a good one, and as always, stay curious, YouTube.